you doing? So, power's been off for about an hour. Why? I don't know. How? I don't know that either. When it might be back on? I don't know that either. But I do have a lot of cool guns and more ammo than I'll probably use in the rest of my lifetime. And even though I've never shot any of the guns I own, actually that's all irrelevant. I fucking wish I knew what the hell was going on. I really do.
Whether it be a hurricane, a storm, or anything else that you could insert the above of possibilities, like rioting or looting or anything like that, there's always the potential for the power to go out. Now, when the power goes out, what is probably one of the most important assets that you lose, besides heat and food? It's a little thing called information, and it's attached to something called communication. Now, a lot of people, sadly, don't think about this realm, or if they do, they think about it in the realm of needing a big generator, which a lot of us can't afford, and it's on our to-do list. Now, something that a lot of us can't afford ranges in between the price range of about $10 if you can find them used on eBay or at swap meets, up to about the $50 and $60 price range, and everywhere in between. And that is wind-up radios. Okay. Now, whether you're looking to bug out or bug in, this is something that you guys need to put high on the list of items to get. Now, wind-up radios, guys, serve multiple purposes that a lot of people forget about or just don't know about. Now, the first one is obviously you're going to be able to get your standard AM and FM radio frequencies. So you're going to be able to get news and also something called entertainment, which if you've ever had a power outage and you had to deal with kids for multiple hours who don't have access to their computers or their toys or anything else that's going to somehow keep them entertained, a little bit of music can go a long way to help settle the mood. You also have to sit back and think about how much is the lack of information going to affect you when you can't get on the internet, you can't call anybody on your phone, and you can't turn the television on. So this gives you the outlet to get music other than going out and foolishly starting your vehicle, burning the gas that's in that so that you can somehow get information from the outside on what's going on. Maybe something as simple as a power outage that's going to be restored in a few hours. Now, this is assuming, of course, that you don't have a landline, or if you do, that it's out. Now, what other features do little hand crank radios have? For the small price, they also come out with a output. Now that means that you can purchase relatively minor and inexpensive adapters that will plug right into this sucker and allow you to charge some of your lesser electrical devices. So you could recharge batteries, you could recharge cell phones, some of the other smaller household items like that, as long as you buy the adapters that are necessary to do that. And they're relatively cheap. In fact, a lot of these in the higher bracket, if you buy them brand new, will actually come with most modern cell phone adapters and so on and so forth. It also comes with the attachment of a flashlight. There's other little tiny features that you can get on some of the other ones that will have weather stations or other radio options. Now guys, let's run through a quick little example of everything that this sucker has. The light works great, and it's not going to drain your Surefire or your other more expensive batteries that you have. When you're going to do basic stuff like cooking a thing of top ramen for the kids or somehow going out in the garage and trying to do some minor work that may need to be necessary, you can easily get power from this and not burn the more important batteries that you're going to end up needing. The other thing that you're going to get from a wind-up radio is, of course, the radio function, which is the primary reason I have this item. There you go. And all you got to do is hand crank it up.
Maybe if I'd have bought a few less guns.